wanna be a millionaire, millionaire.
Hi guys, welcome back to Pioneer House. You can see I come in with music. I want to be a millionaire. That's what everybody aspires to be. But one thing we forget to know that hard work is not something that just happen. It's something you have to practice, something you have to work towards. And that's why I come up to today's topic, which says what I did when I hate my business. What I did when I hate my business. Yes, I won't forget to say I love every one of you that always take out your time every Wednesday to watch my video. And for you that is just stopping by, see me for the first time, thank you, little girl Lishola Johnson, and you are here at Pioneer House. Pioneer House is a platform, a house where we always talk about marriage, saving relationship, entrepreneurship, building the confidence in you, and how you can add value to your life. So today topic, which I title what I did when I hate my business, that is what we're going to talk about today. I don't know if any of you have been in that kind of situation before, when you feel unmotivated, uninspired, you're just tired of the business, you feel I can't forge ahead in this business, I have to let go, I have to leave the business. I don't know if you have once been in that shoe before. Okay, if you have once been in such a shoe, how were you able to overcome it? I want you to write that down in the comment section. I want to see it in the comment section so that I can also learn from how you were able to overcome yours. And if you're just starting business newly and you're afraid that with this work, and you're afraid of the risk taking, also let me see how you want us to assist you. Have you subscribed to my channel? uh you're about to subscribe, click on that click on subscribe button, click on it. Have you clicked? You've clicked. All right, thanks. So let's proceed. In the first 3 years I was like, are you sure I'm going to continue this business? I'm not sure, because I was frustrated. I was just frustrated. But now I give glory to God about this whole thing, and that's why I'm able to share my views so that you all can also learn from it. I think I made a lot of mistake when I started this business. I made a lot of mistakes, and which I don't want the beginners to make, and people in the business that you are yet to face challenges, or you are facing challenges already. I think this my story will be helpful to help you to still stay relevant in business. The first mistake I made was getting my store in a wrong location. You see, when I want to start a business, many of us want a place that is by the roadside. Yes, it was true. That was what I was aspiring to get. And when I saw the store, I love it. I said, no, this is by the roadside. The place is booming. Many stores are there. So I have to locate my store there. So when I located my store there, so after a while, I discovered that, oh, this is a right business in a wrong place. To some people, it's a wrong business. But to me, it was a wrong location. You see, where I situate my store then was pure wrong location. You see, so and then I was thinking, after I realized that I've just rushed into a wrong place to situate my business, I was not like, because looking at the environment, even me even me, when I went online, when I went to sites to check where my shop was located, it was as if I located my shop in a gutter. The whole environment was dirty. The place looks, unkept, and I want to sell kiddies wears, and I want to make prominent people to come and patronize me. You see, I got it all wrong. So that's the journey of this frustration. I was not happy with myself. But I feel I'm a kind of person that I don't believe in failure. Failure will come, but when it comes, what do you do after the failure? That's what matters. Success is a choice. So I felt within me, I said, okay, now I've gotten a wrong location. Good. So what next to do? So I tried to strive and to do something. But why doing something? There are a lot of things that comes together to bring about mistakes, a lot of things that comes together to bring about failure. I was working on the location, but there are other things I left undone. Number two issue I had in my business that makes the business frustrating, the number two I had was the only goals I have then was money. Money was my only goals. I was thinking if I start the store today, the store will be booming, tomorrow I'll be a billionaire, All I was just thinking about is money, money, money. That's a big mistake I made. Please, whenever you're investing in a business, don't let money be your only goal. Money is part of it. But think on how you can impact into lives, how you can change things, how you can make things happen, how you can make a name. Because when you make a name and that name is well known, you'll be successful and that money will come naturally. But when you think the only thing you look out for first is money, and you have this mindset that I had then, that money brings money, oh, it's not what you think you will get that you will get. Because then, don't forget, I told you I was in the wrong location. Now I was now having the motive that money brings money, so I started spending. I spent very well, glass shop, making everywhere tushed. I did my complimentary card, I did my invoice, I did everything I need to do, my nylon and all those things. But all what I did it yield? No, it didn't yield. It's just like a waste of time. You understand? It's just like a waste of time. So invest more of your time than your money. Because when you invest more of your time, you will know when you are at the peak, you will know when you are accelerating, and you know when you are declining. But if you invest your money more and feel one day prominent people will come in, let me just start investing in wrong location, you're making a very big mistake. And the next one I want to talk about now is make a perfect plan. Oh, then I rented the store in the month of May. Then I started the store in the month of October. Do you know what I was doing? I was making a plan. I was looking at how I'm going to set the place. I'm going to bring this one here. I'm going to place this one here. I'm going to do. Please do little of planning. So gradually, people contribution helps a lot. And you yourself, as you are growing in it, you start putting things in place, like, oh no, in this modern world now, this is how I will set it, this is how I will change it. But when you spend so much at first, you just make everything come out. For you to start changing things, you start looking at the cost. My fourth mistake is set a daily goal. During the time, my first 3 years in this business, I did not even think of setting a daily goal. Whenever you to help business, you must have a personal diary or a jotter for yourself, for you to be setting your daily goal every day. Whatever you want to do in that day, you must jot it down, so that at the end of the day, if you're unable to achieve it, you'll be ashamed of yourself and know that that day has gone without achievement. But what I will do then is go to shower, take my bath, go to store, be there. I will sit, I will sit to this from morning to night. No achievement, waste of time. You understand? When you did not even sell, you still take money from your pocket to go as transport. I didn't mean I knew then. I would have been setting. Anyone that sets goals achieve more, because the such person will ensure that he or she achieve before that day runs off. So I failed in mine. I don't want you to fail. Every day you must set your daily goal. Another thing I didn't do, I'm not a good reader. I don't read. But now I realize that the more you read, the more you get yourself educated, the more you stay relevant in business. Because if you take out time to read other people's successful story, you will know that it takes gold to pass through fire before it can shine. So from that, when you are falling or you are beginning to hate the business, the one you read will help you to stay relevant. And you will not see a successful person that doesn't read. I'm not saying you should carry book alone. Sometimes you can read on audio, through your audio apps. You can read motivational talk through your phones and so many things. But ensure you are reading, because reading is just as if you are fueling a car. Anytime you don't fuel the car, you don't expect the car to take you long. But when you read, it will help you a very long way. So try not to be like me. Try to always read. Try to always read things that will add value to your life. Try to always read things that will elevate you in the business. Another one on my list here is focus on few things. It was so funny. This is what I went through. So to me, I'm seeing myself to be so stupid then when I was doing it. I never knew. Honestly, I never knew. You focus on few things. You know why I laughed? I laughed because when it dawned on me that I wasn't selling too well in that my store, I began to sell many things out of my plan. I told you I made the plan, but out of my plan, I began to sell things I didn't plan for. So, because I was not selling in the store, whatever people come to ask me, I would think of it and say, or should I sell this? I will add to it. You can imagine a children's store. In children's store, I started to sell mop. I started to sell packer. I started to sell broom. I started to sell different things that I'm not supposed to sell, Actually, I'm not supposed to sell because the way I packaged the place. But I started selling because I did not control myself or focusing on few things. I never knew. Practice that power of saying no. Maybe because I was frustrated. Maybe because I was feeling, how do I move on? I started selling credit. I started doing things that naturally I should have said no to for the business to grow. Some people will come in. I could remember a man came in one time like that, was begging, was doing this. I end up selling a huge amount of credit to the man because the man told me he wanted to clear a check and whatever. Depression can make you do things you don't want to do. So, and it's sounding stupid. Every day I go home, I used to tell my husband I didn't sell. So that day I wanted to impress him. I wanted to do something. So I gave in to the man that he gave. Please don't let me say this. I give in to the man that is going to clear a check and this. He even brought some witness that they know him and all those things. I gave him market worth huge amount of money. But till now, I'm telling, this is going to how many years now? He has not paid me a dime. So I was unable to say no. Then in my own personal life, I was unable to say no to things that give me interest. That's why I'm begging every one of you, anything that gives you interest, that gives you passion, turn it to business. Then I can actually be on my phone 7-8 hours on gossip. Celebrity, what is happening there, this, that. When I can actually use that time to add value to my business. when I can actually use that time to take those goods out for sale, But I was there in the store, in a big store. I was always in the store happy that in a big store one day prominent people will come in and all those things, wasting time, wasting precious. So please don't do that. It's a big mistake. Hour of power. I didn't utilize mine. Until I utilized mine that I realized I've lost a lot of hour of power. Do you know there was a very there was a certain day like that. I was in the store. Then I thought of it. I said, come, I really wasted time not doing anything. Let me try and do something. Then I got home that day. I spoke with my husband that, please, can you give me one of your shuttle bus? I would like to use it. He was like, for what? Like, I just need it. He said, okay. He gave it to me. Then I have a cousin with me then, with my baby. My baby was 3 months old then. Then I drove the shuttle bus to my store. I packed some things. Like I put them inside the shuttle bus. I started doing mobile selling because I was frustrated. I wasn't happy with myself. I started doing mobile selling. That was when I knew that my goods are beautiful. The goods that are there that nobody's buying. Every day I change the nylon. Every day I make it look good. So when I went up, people were like, where have you been? This is lovely. In fact, it motivated me. That was when I knew that, oh, actually, I have good things to sell. And since that day, I refuse to waste my hour of power. So please don't waste it. It's very, very important. Those 7-8 hours that I do use on phone, I was able to utilize it. Procrastination. Please, I'm begging every one of you. If you know that you can forget things easily, have a jotter for yourself. Anything you want to do in a day, write it. Don't procrastinate. Don't say I will do it. As funny as it is, when I started focusing on many things, I wasn't streamlining my business. I'll go to the market, I'll buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. By the time I come back from the market, I'll be so tired, You're not going to a particular place. You go and buy broom here, go and buy packer here, student shoe here, clothes here, and all sorts of things. So by the time I'll come out, I'll be so tired that to arrange the store, I will like, I'll do that tomorrow. I will now pile up everything. The way me that I'm not selling, customer will now come to the store. I want to buy this because I did not arrange it the time I brought it. Because I just store everything, it will now be a great work for me to fish it out. And so some are impatient. They were like, madam, it's like you don't have. They will go. It is after they left I will now sit. It's not funny. It is very, very funny and nasty. This thing that I'm telling you about gives me pain then. But because the story has changed, and that's why I'm able to share this and tell you so that you won't do the same thing. If you are a normal person, you can never get rich. If the way you live your normal life is the same way you are still living it, to get rich is a tax. To get rich is a tax. Until you try to change things, that is when you will be what you are aspiring to be. I visualized success, but I was not working towards it because I can sleep for hours. I'm telling you, I can sleep for hours. I can do a lot of things excessively, which I know every successful person does not. Now I hardly sleep because I have online business too. I have a lot of things at my hand that I need to do, you know, and I plan myself on daily basis. So it's very simple for you to visualize success, but it takes discipline to actualize it. So please, I'm begging every one of you, try to do something and do it well. Another thing I want to talk about here is gluttony. Oh my god. When I'm bored, I eat a lot. When I'm bored, because the shop is boring, there's nothing functioning there, and it's at the roadside, as I've told you. Anything that pass by, I'll buy, I'll eat. When this one goes, I eat it because I feel bored. I just want something, I'm on phone. I told you I can use 8 hours and all, so I need something to be putting in my mouth while I'm enjoying myself. Not knowing that health wisely, I'm doing wrong to myself. You see, financially, oh my god, I've disrespect money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So spiritually, it's not even ideal. But I never thought of it. I never knew. You understand what I'm saying? I was just doing it. So until now that I realized that, oh, I've made a lot of mistakes in the past. This is where I lost it all. Partnership. Going into a wrong hand is a very big mistake. When you see some successful people and you like them, be careful at jumping at them. You see, I enter into a wrong, but don't get me wrong, you can't do it alone. In this business, you need volunteers, you need people to assist you. But just pray to God not to get into a wrong hand. Somebody that you explain yourself to, that, oh, you travel, me, I don't travel. I'll be buying from you, but please sell to me at a good price. This is where I'm located, so that you can imagine. The person will sell to you at high price and sell lower than the price given to you in our own store. This is where I lost it all. For good almost 3 years, I was working for her. I was working for her. And that is why I vowed to myself that the little I know that is working for me in this business, anybody that cares to know, I will explain. Because I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. It was something else to talk about. It's not a good thing to talk about. I just don't want to talk about it. So be careful with whom you're going into part. Complete advantage. I told you I wasn't doing well in the store. So somebody now come up and have a store beside me. The person is selling the same thing that I'm selling. The person was not actually selling what I was selling before. The person was selling, I think, provision or so. So it's like the person has a brother or a sister that gives her things to sell, and it's now same thing I'm selling. And they are even, more classical. They, all cheaper. Like, hey, this scared me that 1 week I didn't go to my store. I went to sleep at home. I went to sleep at home because, in fact, it was so funny. But I want to advise every one of you: winners don't quit, and quitters don't win. I think that was what my husband told me, that motivated me to come back to my store. He said, winners don't quit, quitters don't win. He said some people will come out to do a business. It will just be like the fire of petrol that will just burn and quench. He said, but consistency in business goes a very long way. That my wife, don't do that. Go back to your store. He motivated me to come back. If not, I would have been out of this business by now, because I was so scared. So first thing you have to ask yourself is, why am I here? When you're doing business and you have a competitive advantage, please ask yourself, why am I here? Do I really understand what I'm doing? Can what I'm doing really change lives? Can it impact to people's life? When you can answer this question, please. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Don't run away like me. Don't run away like me, please. Stay in the business. Hmm? Another one I have here is never disrespect money. Learn to save. Little drops make a mighty ocean. Don't say the way you see it, you scatter it like that. No. Save, save. The little you save can change a story. When you're doing business, learn to save from the business. Don't say the business has not yet grown. Everything you make, you're taking it back to the business. No. You will not experience what I experienced. Because I was not saving, I want the shop to be full. Like, even when I was not selling too much, I just want people to enter the shop and say, like, wow, yeah. Do you know that I didn't save? I put things in my store and my store got burnt. It took me another year to start again. It will not happen to you, but learn to save. Saving is very, very important. Another one I have on my list is prioritize yourself. When you're going to your store, look good. Package yourself. Even when it's not working, one day it will work. Always look good, look charming, look appealing, look entertaining. Somebody might not really want to enter the store, but when the person sights you, might like, let me check on this place. What is happening? Look good. Don't just belittle yourself and say, is it not stored? I'm paying. I beg. Don't do that. Make sure you're always looking good. That's when somebody can trust you that you're actually doing the business. Always look good. I made that mistake that time because nothing was working. So sometimes if I want to leave the house, I will just wear anything I want. So I beg. We even get there, nothing. This. I was not looking good. So sometimes when I get there, in fact, even me myself, because I was not looking good, even to approach customers the way I should, the confidence is not there. So if they even try to ask me questions, maybe it's Dunlop slippers or I wore, or I was not wearing good shoes, I'll start, until I realized that a home is not built in a day. That I should start looking the way I would like to look when I start selling, when I start being motivated with money. So please look good. Package your store well. Make it comfortable for yourself. The final one I'm going to talk about on what I did when I hate my business. Keep records. How I was selling, focusing on many things. It got to a time I couldn't keep record. I lost count because I did not streamline the business. I lost count and I was dealt with. I wasn't selling much, and the little I was selling, I couldn't account for it because I put a lot of things I'm not supposed to put in the store. So when I got my sales girl, I was dealt with. I was dealt with in a way that, in fact, the story is yet untold. So please, no matter how your store is, that's why you have to streamline the business. One, if you streamline your business, it will make you to be able to keep record accurately. Then it will make you to be professional in that field. Because the more you do the business, the more you understand it. And the more you can be able to impart into people's life. Do you understand? I want to believe these little ideas I've shared now will help you a long way to assist you in your business. If you find this video helpful, kindly share this video, subscribe to my channel, and like my video. By this time next week Wednesday, I'll be coming up with another video which will also add value to your life. Thank you very much.